From the outside, the future of Princess Leonor looks extraordinary. A crown, a palace, a legacy stretching back generations. To many, it seems like a life of privilege, honor, and power. But behind all of that lies something much deeper. Because every great future comes with trade-offs. And for Leonor, those trade-offs may be bigger than most people realize. The closer she gets to becoming queen, the more she may be discovering that every opportunity in royal life comes at a price. A price that can't always be seen. A future full of privilege. There is no denying the privilege of Leonor's future. She will one day become Queen of Spain. A position of history, influence, and immense importance. Few people in the world are born into such responsibility. She has access to education, experience, and opportunities most could only imagine. She travels the world, meets global leaders, receives training designed to prepare her for leadership. It is a remarkable life. But privilege often hides the cost behind it. And for Leonor, that cost may already be becoming clearer. The loss of freedom. Perhaps the biggest trade-off is freedom. For most people, freedom is the ability to choose. To go where you want. To love who you want. To live privately. Leonor's future changes all of that. Her choices will always carry national significance. Even personal decisions can become public conversations. That means freedom becomes limited. Not completely gone, but different, more complicated. She may one day have everything, except the ability to live unnoticed. And that can be a heavy trade-off. A life under constant observation. Most people grow through mistakes. Quietly, privately, but Leonor's life is different. Every public appearance is analyzed. Every expression noticed. Every word examined. That level of observation can shape a person. It can create caution, pressure, self-awareness, and sometimes fear of failure. The trade-off here is clear. With great visibility comes less room to simply be human. That may be one of the hardest realities of her future. Love comes with complications. Royal life often makes love more difficult. Not impossible, but more complicated. Who can she trust? Who truly sees her for who she is, not her title? Who is willing to live under constant public attention? These are questions Leonor may one day face. Falling in love for most people is personal. For Leonor, it may become national interest. Every relationship could be scrutinized. Every rumor magnified. And that changes the emotional experience of love itself. A crown may bring power. But it also changes the heart's journey. The weight of duty. Duty can be meaningful, but it can also be heavy. Leonor's future will likely demand discipline every day. Public service, ceremonies, national expectations, political neutrality, tradition. This means her life may not always follow her personal desires. Sometimes duty will come first. Before comfort, before emotion, before choice. That's one of the deepest trade-offs of royalty. Serving something bigger than yourself often means sacrificing parts of yourself. The pressure to be perfect. The public often expects royalty to represent stability, grace, strength, perfection. But perfection is impossible. Leonor may feel the pressure to always appear composed, always prepared, always in control. That kind of expectation can be exhausting. It may shape how she speaks, acts, and even feels. The trade-off here is emotional freedom. Because when the world expects perfection, vulnerability becomes harder to show. And that can feel isolating. Friendships can change. Normal friendships rely on equality, shared experience, trust. But Leonor's position may change that. People may treat her differently. Some may admire her. Some may fear her status. Some may have motives. This can make genuine connection harder. The trade-off of status is often simplicity. And simple, honest friendships may become harder to maintain as her royal role grows. That can be a painful part of her future. Family bonds will evolve. As Leonor steps closer to the crown, even family dynamics may shift. Her relationship with King Felipe VI may grow more formal in some ways. More focused on guidance and duty. Less on protection. Her bond with Queen Letizia may deepen emotionally, but also carry greater expectations. And with her sister, Infanta Sofia, life paths may continue to separate. That's another trade-off. Growth often changes relationships. Even within family. The burden of legacy. Leonor is not only building her own future. She is carrying the past. The Spanish monarchy's history, its traditions, its challenges, its expectations. That legacy is powerful, but it can also feel like a burden. Because every decision she makes will be compared to those before her. Will she be enough? Will she succeed? Will she honor the institution? That pressure may shape how she sees herself. And it is a trade-off many never have to carry. Becoming herself while becoming queen. Perhaps the greatest trade-off of all is identity. Leonor is still discovering who she is. Her personality, her values, her dreams. But at the same time, she is being shaped into a queen. That creates tension. Where does personal identity end, and royal duty begin? Can she fully become herself while carrying such a role? Or will parts of her always be shaped by expectation? This may be the most hidden trade-off of all. And perhaps the most personal. A future worth the cost. Despite these sacrifices, Leonor may still find deep purpose in her path. Duty can bring meaning. Leadership can bring fulfillment. Service can bring pride. The trade-offs are real. But so is the opportunity. To shape history. To inspire people. To lead a nation. That is not a small thing. And perhaps Leonor understands that better with each passing year. Still, the cost remains. And only she truly knows whether that future feels worth it. The hidden truth behind the crown. To the world, a crown shines brightly. But what many don't see are the hidden trade-offs beneath it. For Princess Leonor, the future may be full of honor, power, and legacy. But it will also require sacrifice. Freedom, privacy, simplicity, choice. These are the unseen costs of royal destiny. And as Leonor moves closer to that future, she may already be learning what it means to give some things up in order to become something greater. The question is not whether she is ready. It may be whether she is willing. What do you think is the biggest sacrifice Leonor may have to make? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal stories and hidden truths behind the crown.